Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Of course, I'm super excited to be back here again. And my good people, my viewers from Philippines, thank you so much. My viewers from America, Austria, USA, Team Africa, Team Kenya, thank you so much. So today I just want us to do something small. Many people that have been watching have not subscribed. So to subscribe to this wonderful YouTube channel, my guys, my name is Master Ma. The only thing you need to do is just to press this red button that is written subscribe. So guys, let's do it. Okay, in 3 2 1, subscribe. So after you've pressed that subscribe button, press on that bell and click on all notifications. Yes, let's do it. Done. Thank you so much, my guys. It was just that simple. You've subscribed to the best YouTube channel in the world. So in this channel you get insights, you get motivation, you get physical training. I mean, you are upgraded mentally and physically, emotionally, and also psychologically. So thank you so much for tuning in once again. My name is Master Ma, and today I'm going to answer the 10 questions that you people have posted on my comment section. Okay, so I'm going to attend all the 10 questions that you people have posted on my comment section. And the number one question was, how many years do I need to train to become a Kung Fu master? And this question is straightforward. I'll answer it basing on the Chinese documentary. So number one, to become a Kung Fu master, not basically a Chinese, because some of us are not Chinese, but basing on that concept of Shaolin Kung Fu, which we base on because our forefathers, the original founders of Kung Fu, they used the Shaolin Kung Fu, or the Eastern, I can say the Eastern or the ancient martial arts. They used the Shaolin Kung Fu, and basing on those aspects, to become a Kung Fu master, definitely it looks like a joke, but you need to train for 12 years. And you can agree with me, for you to become a qualified Kung Fu master, not the fake ones, the qualified Kung Fu master, you should be training for 12 years. That is number one. And there are some things that I may not go deeper because of maybe the culture, but some of the things of which they were included in that documentary that I went through, some of the things I may not be able to go deeper because it may affect some cultures. Maybe you are not following that culture. The second thing is that you have to believe in a supernatural being. Of course, we believe in God. They also believed in some supernatural beings, of which you all know from the understanding that you got, maybe from journals, from movies, from books. Number three, which was the most challenging thing. So on that documentary, you were to abstain for 12 full years. So that's where many people fail. You needed to abstain. It usually restricted your thinking. You should be clean. Basically, you should be clean because some activities may be regarded as unclean, but to become a full qualified master, you are to abstain for 12 good years. From being a disciple to being a qualified Kung Fu master, you were to abstain for 12 good years. And that's where many people fail. Okay, so to qualify, you were to abstain for 12 years, which was one. So these are some of the main requirements that were usually observed, and you can refer to the documents and concur with me that it is true. You can refer to the documentaries by the Chinese legends, and you can concur and you can agree that it is true. The second question. There is a question that was sent. It seemed hard, but it was also straightforward and it's easy. So I have the answer to that question. And the question was, for how long do I train to obtain flexibility? And maybe my director or my editor could be pausing the question so that we answer, should be typing it, but maybe in one circumstance or the other, because we've started, I'll just answer it the way they come. So for how long do I train to attain flexibility? I can say flexibility is a definition where I can define as this is the ability in which your body is able to move freely without too much restriction or without too much strain or without too much struggle. So that's flexibility. In like if I want to lift my hand, I just lift it freely. So flexibility is all about being free, moving freely like water. Water moves just freely. So flexibility is that art. And to attain it, number one, you need to do a lot of stretches. And stretches is just simple. Stretching is like you have to warm your body first, because you cannot stretch while you've not warmed your body. How do you warm your body? For example, if I want to stretch my hand, then I can be doing some jogging or something that will make my body or my blood to heat up or to move fast, so that my joints become flexible, so that when it comes to that stretching, I'll not have a lot of struggle, but I'll just uh, do it freely without too much struggle. So that's flexibility, okay? And another thing, for example, if you are focusing on the legs, and flexibility is a huge field in which you have splits. We have the hands flexibility, we have the flow of the body where the body just needs to be flexible. I can use an example of dancers. Maybe you see dancers very flexible. That's how dancers are. They are flexible. Why? Because to dance you need to be flexible so that your body can easily move, okay? And to attain that flexibility, you need to do some routine, maybe stretches day in, day out, plus jogging. And jogging, one thing I love about jogging is that jogging is a whole system of training. Leave alone lifting weights, just running around the field, running around the pitch. It's one set of exercise that carries all the other exercise, because as you run, you jog, you stretch, and at the same time you gain muscles, okay? So the best way to attain flexibility, and the person that asked how long, you just need to be consistent. Just do it. It's not a must that you do it on a daily basis, but you can do it uh, repeatedly, day in, day out. Maybe you stay for 2 days or 3 days or 4 days or 5, and then you repeat it, but ensure the circle remains a circular system. You do it and you do it and you do it, you do and redo. So that's it, guys, okay? And there is this question that came, the second question. This is about kicking, and somebody asked, how do I obtain the best kicks? This person was training taekwondo, and posted a question to me, and I said I'll answer it the best way I can. So the guy asked, how do I obtain the best kicks? So to obtain kicks, number one, you should be able to do a split, maybe the central split or the middle split. I can say the central or the middle. I hope you get me. So to kick, your legs first should be flexible so that you can kick higher. So that's a requirement, but it's not necessarily you be flexible. There is another concept that your leg should have power. How do you obtain power? And this is a very challenging question, and many people don't know it. So to obtain power on the legs, one simple and funny tactic that you should use: wear heavy boots. And this is proven. I've proved it myself. You should wear heavy boots. For example, look for heavy boots, maybe the ones that the military use. You can use it, or you just find some heavy boot somewhere and put it on, and ensure that you train, because it has some resistance. It will help you gain strength on the legs. Number two, you should do the squats. Do the squats. It will help you gain the muscles on the legs and also on your lower knee. And the third thing, to obtain power or strength, you can use punching or kicking bag. So you can have a kicking bag or a punching bag, and you punch it or kick it with all your strength. That's how you obtain the power kicks. It's just simple. You just need to do more repetitions. You wake up, you do it. You go to sleep, you do it. And the whole system is just funny, because the amount of time you spend doing these things is ultimately the amount of results you obtain. So if you want to become a beast within a very short time, you need to work extra hard. You don't just sit around and lazy around and expect results. You just need to put in more effort. To lower your time of being a pro, you just need to go an extra mile. And that's a simple trick. If you want to obtain the results of a year, if I'm training for 1 hour a day, and it will take me 1 year to be at a certain point, and you want to attain there fast, just do 6 hours of training, and you cut the months into a very short time. Because in this industry there is no shortcut, and the math is simple. 1 + 1 is 2. So if you want a certain results within a very short period of time, for example, flexibility, the minimum amount, if I train an hour a day to attain flexibility for men, before you could do a split, it takes about 3 months. And if you want to obtain that split within a short time, do this maths. If I take 1 hour of training a day for 3 months to attain a certain technique, what if I take 6 hours a day? So you imagine that if I take 1 hour of training for 3 months, I can reduce the 3 months 6 times. So imagine if I'm taking 3 months, then that means that technique I can be able to achieve it within 2 weeks of 6 hours of training. And guys, this system is always about dedication. It's always about being dedicated and being self-driven. So there is nothing challenging, but once you purpose and once you dedicate yourself and you commit yourself to attaining a certain goal, I tell you for sure there is nothing and absolutely nothing that can stop you from achieving what you wish, or from achieving what you always wish to achieve. Okay? And this is what I've been telling most of my students that I teach martial arts. The effort you put in is directly proportional to the effort that, or to the results that you receive. And let nobody fool you. There is no shortcut. There is no shortcut. And if would at any given point in this life, if at any given point in this life there would be a shortcut, then definitely legends will not be legends, because they would have followed the route to greatness. And there is nothing sweet like feeling pain and observing the results that are brought forth by pain. I don't know if you are getting it. For example, if I'm dedicating myself today for a certain thing, and I feel too much pain, and that pain, I know this is a great reward when it comes tomorrow. I'll keep pushing, I'll keep focusing, I'll keep my eyes open. Okay?
Apologies for the noise.
So, we are almost close to the road, and there is a bit of noises. So sorry for that. As I was saying, the best way to achieve greatness is through pain, and there is nothing sweet like enduring pain, knowing that the end product of that pain is something you will celebrate and something you'll be glad about. So in this industry of fitness, martial art, health, and brain wellness, I can say health of the mind, uh, it's all about pain. And the amount of pain that you are feeling today is directly proportional to the result. And this is the only sector that rewards someone faithfully. Okay? So in this sector, you'll be rewarded faithfully. I tell you for free. The effort you put in, not even a single effort will disappear, but you'll harvest the exact amount of effort that you put in. That's what you'll harvest. So my good people, let's be determined, let's keep focusing, and let's do the best we can do to be the better version of ourselves. And my good people, it feels nice and it feels good to be at the top, but the procedure and the process is very painful. So don't look at the pain, you should look at the glory at the top. Just focus on the glory at the top. Forget about the pain, because at the end of the day in this life you must feel pain. And there is nothing bad like the pain that somebody imposes on you. When somebody adds pain to your life, it becomes miserable. But the pain that you put yourself through, the pain that you endure knowing that this is my own pain that I go through and there is something that I want out of this pain, it will definitely motivate you to keep pushing, keep focusing, and at the end of the day, the reward will be too much great that will make you forget about the past and the pain and the miseries that you went through. So, I'd advise, if you are new or upcoming martial artist, just pursue it with love, because love will make you endure, and love will keep you going without thinking twice. Love will ensure that you are there on track, you are there on time, and love will keep you going. I tell you for free. And the best way to be a champion, just add some love to what you're doing. It doesn't matter whether you're doing that one kick or one type of push-up in a day, just love it so that you keep repeating it. Because when you love something, it should be always near it. It should be always near it. That's love. And once I love something, I keep doing it automatically. It just flows. So let the training flow. okay? Let it flow anywhere. In that house, just do 10 push-ups. You become strong. At least you add something beneficial to your life. You will gain biceps. When you wake up from sleep, just do some squats, maybe 10, 30, 20. You add something to your life. When you are free, maybe you are hovering around the compound, just do some runs, or maybe some sit-ups, or maybe some pull-ups. You see a tree in front of you, and you're just idling around. Do some push-ups on that tree. Why not? Why not? Eh? Anytime you see a stone in front of you, go and lift it. You're gaining weight, you're gaining muscles, you're becoming strong. You find a punching bag, punch it the best way you can. You are relieving stress, because there is no industry, and I repeat, the best industry is being a martial artist. There is nothing sweet like being a martial artist. And guys, because this video is becoming too much and it's too long, maybe I'll give some of the benefits of becoming a martial artist in my next episode, so that you guys can just really understand or get to know the sweetness of the whole industry or the whole sector. Okay, I love being a martial artist because I'll not touch it, because it's also a huge topic. When I want to talk about it, I'll not finish today. And I don't want the video to be too much long, because I don't want you to get bored. But I'm telling you for sure, the best industry is martial artists. You train, you conquer, you relieve stress, you add some value to your life, and it boosts your morale, it boosts your confidence, it boosts your love for yourself. Self-love increases. That self, the feeling that you're feeling good about yourself. I can say you'll be proud of yourself when you train. And it's a kind of sportman. You can compete and become also financially stable. So it's I can say it's a multi-million business, though it's not a business. It's all about self-improvement. But at the end of the day, it's a business itself. It's a good sport. You can become a wrestler, and also, if you want, you can become a great martial artist in this country, or in your country, in whatever country that you're in. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that you need to do yourself some favor and just push yourself to the limit. If you have any chance, if you've not reached your breaking point, go back to the training, add some value to your life. Anytime you feel like you're just idling around, just dedicate yourself, add some value to your life, go and pursue that thing with all your might, with all your mind, with all your effort. And at the end of the day, God is faithful. He will reward you, and you'll feel proud about yourself. So the last thing that I want to tackle before I end this video is about punching. And this question has been asked severally. Many people have been asking this question: how do I obtain smooth or fast or effective punches? And this is how I can break it down basing on my understanding, and you can also help me on the comment section with ideas on how you guys are feeling. So number one, the most used mode of fighting is punching, and the punches just come from nowhere. This I can compare it to RKO, because they come out of nowhere. Because if a fight escalates today, before they throw that kick, definitely a punch must have been thrown. So the first thing that is used in a fight is punch. And I can say there are more than 100 ways to increase the effective of your punches. And number one, the best way you can increase the effective of your punches is through having a punching bag or training with a punching bag. That's number one. Number two, the most effective way of increasing the effectiveness of your punches is by training using a resistance. You can have maybe a bladder so that you tie it on your hand and you try to punch with that resistance. Punching with that resistance will increase your strength, and at the end of the day you'll definitely realize that you are growing strong and strong by using that resistance. So when you resist yourself maybe with a bladder and you punch so that it pulls you back, you gain stamina, you gain power in your arms, in your biceps. And that punch in a field where there is no resistance, I can tell you that the punch will be greatly effective and will be too much useful and beneficial to you because you've trained using resistance. And number two, you can use the gloves. In boxing we have the gloves, and gloves can barely be about 7 kgs, 5 to 7 kgs. For the heavyweights you can get gloves which weigh for about maybe 10 to, let's say, 14. They are not basically too heavy. They rank maybe from grams to kgs, which can greatly help you in training. So you can use that gloves and ensure that when you punch, your hands have some weight so that they become effective and they become uh, really flexible without gloves. Number two, the best way to increase the effectiveness of your punches is you try to punch hard stuffs. In my case, I used to punch trees. There was a big tree where I used to stay, and I could start punching it smoothly. So you punch it uh, using low force with the repetition so that you gain that conditioning. We call it conditioning, and conditioning is a process where you condition your body. From the word condition, you turn your body to be used to that kind of environment. So I did conditioning with that tree, in which I used to punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it in a smooth manner until I gained the conditioning. After conditioning, I decided to increase the speed, and after the speed, I increased the strength, punching it with a lot of power, so that I train harder, I become a legend. And guys, it really worked for me. It worked magic. So the best way to have strong punches or to have effective punch, number one, you train with resistance. Number two, you use some weights, maybe gloves, heavy gloves. We have the sportsman gloves that I used. You use them. Number two, you condition your body or your hands by punching hard stuffs. Okay, that's it. And also we have the punching bags, the high punching bags, so you can resize or you can adjust your punching bag so that you punch lower and also you punch high, and you can be coordinating the distance. You move closer, you punch while closer. Also you move a bit far and punch the long punches. I hope you're getting me. You move closer to the punching bag. Maybe you're doing the uppercuts, and you punch it the way you wish. And also you should move closer away, or you should move closer or away from the punching bag so that when you punch, it can train you so that while handling a fight, you can be able to kick or punch an opponent without being too close, so you can throw the long punches. I hope you get it. And that's some of the physical training that generally work. This is not a story, it's a reality, and they work, guys. So to obtain the flexibility of the hands, you just need to keep yourself doing it repeatedly. So repeat it. You want the kicks, repeat it. Kick as many times as you can, and kick as many times as you can in a day, because this industry is all about repeating. Maybe push up, and I can tell you, in martial arts you can choose a field. You can choose a field. So because this video is becoming too much, allow me to end it from here, and thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. It's been a whole almost 30 minutes of insights and motivation. So I hope, guys, you do the right thing and you do what you're supposed to do. So thank you so much. I love you all. My name is Master Ma. Bring your friends to bring your friends and their friends to subscribe to this wonderful YouTube channel, and I'll be coming up with more episodes, because many people have been looking for this, and I tell you guys, I'll deliver it. In as much as many people are asking for it, why not? I'll be doing it. I'll be giving you what you're looking for. And that's the whole thing about martial art. So martial arts, it's all about caring for one another. I care for you, you care for me. We push, we pull, we share ideas, and yeah, we make it great. Okay? And that's something beneficial. I love it. I love martial art from the bottom of my heart. Anytime, any day you wake me up at midnight, and I'll deliver automatically. So it doesn't matter where you are from, whether Africa, whether Europe. There is a lot of information on the internet, and anything you want to become, you can become. So just absorb or adopt what is useful and reject what is useless. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for viewing and watching this wonderful YouTube channel, and I'll talk about the benefits of martial arts in our next episode, so stay tuned. Thank you so much. My name is Masterma. I love you all, and thank you for watching. Subscribe and share. We meet on our next episode.